Hello and welcome to this week's vlog from Maddisons. Well, interesting news out this week. You often hear me speaking a lot about how there's a real crisis for new homes. We're just simply not building enough stock to create with the rate that our population is growing. Well, a report out this week by the investment bank Goodbody said that's actually not true. Most of the country is actually over-delivering on its new homes development, and they're finding there is too many properties there for demand. The northeast is the worst cited, 64% more built in the northeast than there is demand for. But as ever, two areas where that is not the case: London and the southeast, where we're simply still not building enough homes to cope with demand. We're about a third down from where we should be. Well, it ties me on quite well to a few of my vlogs that I've been running recently, where I've been looking at different periods of architecture from the Georgian, Victorian, Edwardian era. So this week, why should you buy new? I promised you I'd look at this last week. What are the advantages of buying new against a period property? Well, firstly, incentives. Developers often want you to buy their property so they can offer stamp duty relief, and there's obviously Help to Buy scheme, which is a really great way of helping people struggling to get on the housing market, those first-time buyers, to get on. You also have quite great security around knowing there'll be warranties in place to deal with any structural defects. You might not have an enormous budget to create the home of your dreams in terms of structural improvements and decor, etc. So a new home kind of gets rid of all that issue. You're buying the latest trends and fashions which the developer will absolutely put in for its target market. They know kind of what you want. They're hugely energy efficient. They can often cost around 60% less carbon emissions, so about £500 a year less to run than a period home. They're often done on quite nice little developments. You often find there's a play park nearby, shops, amenities. Developers these days are very thoughtful to the environment that they create. And obviously you get your snagging checked for a little while. So if anything goes wrong, developer will come back and put it right. And for all those reasons, you often pay what's called a new build premium. It's quite simply, you'll pay more per square foot for a new build, simply because you're not expected to have to do enormous renovation the minute you move in. New windows, heating systems, rewire, etc., which is all of what you get with a period property. So lots of advantages of why you should buy new. And if you want to see the flip side of what period properties offer you against that, do head over to my website, where we've got all our details on this blog in much more detail. And that leads me on nicely to our new website. We launched it last week. We're really proud of it. It's taken an awful long time to work and to get it right and launch and make sure it fully works. And developed by our dear friends at Starbury, who specialise in developing estate agency websites. So it's got lots of bells and whistles on it that you might not have seen on other agency websites. You can get an instant valuation. We're really proud of our area guides, where we talk about all the local areas in Tunbridge Wells and the villages surrounding, and where's the best place to walk the dog or grab a coffee or have a bite to eat in those. We've got lots of knowledge of our area in this office. Our land and new homes section features much more. We're really proud of what we're delivering on that, so we tell you much more about that. And the search functionality is really great. So keyword searches for your perfect property, you should be able to find what you like. So do please head over to the website and do give us your feedback. We'd love to hear it. And if you're not sure whether to buy new, buy period, why not take a compromise? I've got 3 properties this week, which are all kind of about 10, 15, 20 years old. So certainly wouldn't deem period property, are certainly second hand, so not brand new. But I mean, they've been built by great developers. Berkeley Homes developed 2 of those. So you wouldn't have all the new build premium, but you'd have a lot of the advantages of buying a new home: energy efficiency, not requiring a great deal of work, etc., etc. So Ospringe Place on at 1.05 million, a Berkeley Homes property just to the north of the town. Ben Hill Mill Road, a great 5-bedroom detached property on at £895,000 here on the south side of the town. And 217 Forest Road, tucked away in a little cul-de-sac position overlooking the rugby grounds, a Berkeley home property that's on just been reduced price actually to £765,000. So 3 properties there that might tempt you if you're not sure, do I go period, do I go new? Well, why not go bang in the middle and compromise? We hope you've enjoyed the vlog this week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye.